Hi, good morning. How are you guys doing today? I hope you have enjoyed my other two videos. We just started to know each other. So, continuing our conversation around food, body, and soul. Food, body, and mind. Now, these are two distinct things: food, body, and soul, food, body, and mind. Now, you might be thinking that why he's saying food, body, and mind, and food, body, and soul, why can't he say food, body, soul, and mind? Well, it's like two wheels on any vehicle, or I would say rather two tracks, railway tracks, which go in parallel and which are very important aspects of our life. If one of the tires go flat suddenly, you have a problem. You need to see a technician to fix it. Now, in our world, the technicians are doctors, you know, and other stuff. So, irrespective, let's see how we can avoid going to a doctor, or how can we avoid going to a doctor for daily visits rather than just sticking to our annual visits, which is very important to understand how our body is doing because they help us understand and point towards the right direction if what we are doing or what we did in last 6 months, 1 year is actually working versus our assumption, because we can't collect the data. In today's world, that is the beauty, is that we can collect the data from our markers in our body, which kind of gives us the right direction. Now, sometimes marker may not give us what we are looking for because our data collection may have impurities, or the issues are still not identified when we are collecting the data. Irrespective of that, it's important to understand that a doctor's annual visits are really important and exams are very important. It's incumbent on us to actually make those visits regular visits. So, moving from there on, a lot of people say, well, I've been eating healthy. The only cheat days are Friday, Saturday, and then rest of the week I'm healthy. No, which is good, means you're eating healthy. But what is your definition of healthy? Is that really a healthy stuff? Or is it something you're just reading on the labels and trying to figure out what is good for you without understanding what your body is looking for? Now, your definition of what your body is looking for will vary based on your own personal desires, or basically on based on what your personal conversations and your groups are. But one thing is globally true, that a body A is not the same as body B. That means if you had two siblings or two twins, your bodies are definitely going to be different. So your body needs are going to be different. You may need different kinds of food, you may need different kinds of fluids, you may have very drastically different activity level and your immunity level. Everything can be very, very different. Now, understanding our immunity and our activity levels is another key. I would recommend putting everything on a paper. So, if we understand 10 basic, most important things in our life, we can possibly help ourselves and this earth with a lot of things which we can't imagine. Now, how we can help the earth is going to be a different topic because I will write it not in the same sentence, because helping us helps us to help others. If we can't help us, it's a very basic old saying that if you can't help yourself, you cannot help anybody. So helping starts at home. And that's true for me. I helped myself to get out of certain things. I helped myself to get better, healthier, and once I accomplished that, I controlled and maintained my health for a few years is only when I started talking about it to other people. Now, it's not that I was sick or anything, but it's just I feel that that's what I owe to my body. Over the course of our lifetime, we we eat certain things, we go in different environments, uh, we tend to accumulate a lot of toxins. Now, everybody is talking about detoxing themselves, antioxidants and all that stuff, but do we really detoxify our body, truly, honestly? If we are putting in chemicals to remove the toxins from our body, that means what we are doing is we are actually using another thief to take care of a thief, and that the first thief goes out, but the second thief stays in. Now, if you take it practically, that if you're using a thief to get rid of another thief, or you're bringing a cat to get rid of a mouse, there can be different implications. Now, giving the example of cat for the mouse, some people might think, oh, cat is a very good pet. Don't get me wrong, I love cats. They're very good pets, but some people are very allergic to cats. So, until you don't know if you're allergic to a cat or not, why are you inviting a poor animal into your house? Because if you're allergic, you might end up giving it away. So, how fair it is to the animal. Uh, So it's just think it that you live in a house and suddenly you're told this that you need to go away. So coming back to our point is that detoxification or cleansing is ongoing process. It doesn't stop. It doesn't happen the way we think it happens. Because toxin levels go up and down every second, every minute. Anytime we eat new things, the toxin level goes up. No, we can't detoxify every time we eat something, but what we can do is we can start eating stuff which helps us detoxify on an ongoing basis. It helps us cleanse. And there is a lot of things about how it will help us, our minds and our ability to do things. Or actually, um, if time permits, I will actually put a video up for how detoxification can help you become rich. But that's a long process from here. But first step is to actually understand how and what and why it is very important. Now, there are articles and zillions of articles over the net telling you buy this to detoxify, buy that to detoxify. Now there are diet plans and they're amazing diet plans, and that's what you have to figure out, that what is your basic diet plan, what exactly is your achievement, what are you looking as a goal. And if you're not meeting your goal, you have to understand that that goal needs to be recalibrated, that goal needs to be not extended out, that goal needs to be reinforced, and timeline needs to be squeezed in. A lot of people start January 1st thinking, oh, we had a lot of drinks last night, we had a bad year, this year we are going to be good, start going to a gym for a few days, and then they stop. And that goal goes somewhere in the back of their head, and it's eventually, by February, March, it's almost gone. So the goal of our mind and our brain is to actually diverge us from track. Mind is a powerful thing, but putting mind to work is not something very easy. If it was easy, every would have been very rich or would have been very satisfied, because mind wanders. Because mind doesn't just wander, it makes you wander, our thoughts. But food plays a very important role in how we can control our thoughts and our mind. Now imagine you are sitting in an air-conditioned room and you don't care what's going on outside. You're at ease, you're at peace. You can continue doing things what you want to do. But if you're sitting outside and the temperature suddenly gets to 112 degrees, you definitely will be sweating, uneasy, looking for water or something to hydrate yourself. Same way, the body is acting without even your knowledge. No. You would say, without my knowledge, I feel the thirst. I feel the pain. But the pain and the thirst may not be correlated directly to the root cause. Because until we find the root cause, we can't tell what is going to happen. So the root cause The very root cause, most of the times, is what we have or what we eat in our daily life. Now, being meat eater or vegetarian doesn't guarantee one thing or another, but vegetables are a very important part of our life. So, irrespective of whether you're a meat eater or vegetarian or vegan, it's important for you to understand that eating healthy meal, organically grown, locally grown meal, food, vegetables prepared in a very potent manner is important. Very low sodium diets, healthy stuff. Even eating once every 3 days can change a lot of things in your life. If you're eating chicken, fish, red meat, burgers, fat, all day, every day, and then you suddenly give your body a very healthy meal, it won't like it. So the change doesn't need to happen overnight. It has to be systematic, gradually defined, identified. And for that, you need to start writing everything what you want out of your life. So until we write, we can't define the soul, the food, body, and soul, and food, body, and mind. Soul and mind are very interlinked, and so is body and food. Most of us cannot live without food for few hours. Some of us might be able to live for a day, few days. Very rarely somebody can live without food for a month. That's how important the food is. And that's why your thought for today should be to think about what you want, how you want, and where you want. Identify the timeline. Remember, life is not forever. So identifying a timeline which is realistic but at the same time aggressive is going to help. And we shall chat later. Stay tuned. Namaskar. God bless.